Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome to the video, welcome to my channel, and welcome to the month 2 update of my FUE procedure. In today's video, I'm going to show you what my hair looks like front and back, through and through, and I'm also going to talk to you about what you can do if you can't afford to get a hair transplant and what other options are on the table for you guys. Stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so we're just going to jump straight into it. This is what my hair looks like. Every single day I'm using minoxidil. I'm also taking finasteride, and I'm applying the minoxidil once a day, and I'm taking the finasteride like once a day as well. So it's a 1 milligram tab, take it every day. You can take it every other day if you want, but I take it every day because I just don't want to miss a beat. I flew all the way across the world to get this done and just don't want to waste my time and money. And to be completely honest, I'm actually really surprised with my results, especially because it's only month 2. I was expecting to see this type of growth maybe like month 3, month 4, but this is month 2 creeping up to month 3 right now. And it only proves to me that I know exactly what I'm doing with my regimen. I've experimented with different products and I know exactly how to apply them, how many times to apply them. I've seen failures and I've seen successes. And especially in my earlier videos when I talk about like the first time I ever used minoxidil to the second time, I was accused of getting a hair transplant back then, which only further proves to me that the products that I was using back then and I continue using now are absolutely incredible. I think that in the last video that I posted, the reason why my hair looked so receded and so thin was not only because of the shock loss from the hair transplant, but it was because before I went to get my hair transplant, I completely stopped taking finasteride and completely stopped using minoxidil, I completely stopped using minoxidil for at least 2 months. So my hair loss was progressing after I stopped taking those products, and as soon as I jump back on those products, the results come back. So for some of you that actually go out and get a hair transplant, the one most important thing that you need to understand is when you do get a hair transplant, the hairs that they plant, they won't fall out and they won't be susceptible to male pattern baldness. But the hairs around the area that weren't touched, they were already susceptible to male pattern baldness, and that will continue unless you take products. So I've seen people go through the hair transplant and the results are like good, but they're not as good as they could be. Another good example of how effective products are, if you guys check out my friend Johnny Boy, he's actually another YouTuber who also went to Vera Clinic and got a hair transplant. He's absolutely hilarious and he knows what he's talking about. And you can see like when he's using the products, when he's not using the products, and you can kind of like follow his month by month to get an idea and gauge how effective these things can actually be. Now, like I always do, we're gonna go in the bathroom so we have the same lighting as we have in every other previous video, and then we can see where my hair looks like in that lighting. All right, guys, ready? So I actually gave myself a haircut the other day. I don't think I did that bad of a job. Got limited tools, but I should have made a time lapse of it. Totally forgot. You can see the area is starting to grow in and close up a little bit. That's exciting. And this is where we are. So when I first started filming these videos a couple of years ago, from the first month to month 3, the results were absolutely incredible. Like I said, I was being accused of lying, of getting a hair transplant, wearing the wig, all these crazy accusations, all because of this one product right here. The Kirkland freaking minoxidil brand. I will not use any type of minoxidil serum or treatment or foam because this has shown me what it's like to be from ground zero to the ground I'm on now. And I had to stop this for a couple months before my hair transplant, and I just started going on it. If you guys click on my very last video, look at my hair now and look at my hair in the previous video. It's through and through. I'm telling you guys exactly what I'm doing. And it's really frustrating when I go to the store and I see the same exact active ingredient and the marketing on the label says like best hair loss solution, blah, blah, blah. It's complete bullshit, okay? The active ingredient in that is minoxidil. It's gonna do exactly what it needs to do. It doesn't matter if the bottle's purple, green, orange, made by this guy, made from this state, no. As long as the active ingredient is minoxidil, it doesn't matter where you get it from. The only thing that matters is how much you want to pay for it. It's all the same shit all around. Unless they're compounding and mixing medications together, which is rare and they don't really do, and if they do that, they'll do it with a topical DHT blocker. I would say the product is bullshit, unless it's compounded with a DHT blocker. Now, when I was first using minoxidil, which was like probably up to like month 5 or 6, I was satisfied with my results, but I wanted to keep pushing a little more. So then I introduced this bad boy right here. And this is the finasteride. Finasteride, you can get it from literally anywhere. You get it from, you have to see your doctor to get a prescription from the pharmacy, or you can get it from Keeps, or you can get it from Hims. I get it from Keeps. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I just find it the most convenient. They send me an automatic shipment every 3 months, and the bottles last 3 months. I take 1 tablet a day. So if you're really worried about your hair loss and you're looking for solutions, some budget solutions are definitely gonna be starting off with that minoxidil. $35 for 6 months. That's gonna be number one. You can do that as long as you want, but there's a cap on it. There's a cap for how effective it can be because it's not treating that DHT problem. What's gonna be treating that DHT problem are effective DHT blockers. There's many different oils and medications out there, but the one that I use is finasteride, and it has shown me what it is capable of doing. So if you're on a really low budget, I would start off with minoxidil and just stick on that for as long as possible. As soon as you get a little ballsy, you can go ahead and jump on finasteride. But to be honest, I haven't experienced any side effects with finasteride, and most men don't. And if you do experience side effects, it's temporary. Hop off the medication, discuss it with your doctor, and you can figure out a different regimen or medication dose so that those side effects are non-existent or weakened. Now, after you're done taking these products, or you're not gonna be done, you gotta take them for life, but after you feel like you've gotten the best out of your products and you feel like you wanna advance a little more, then getting a hair transplant would be the next step. And in order to get a hair transplant, it's a little scary if you've never done it before, if you've never been outside, especially if you haven't been outside the country. And the process is very seamless. I have a link in my description for the products that I'm using, and I also have a link in my description for the exact clinic that I use. And as you can see, month 2, these guys know what they're doing and they know what the hell they're talking about. So we're gonna see month 3, 4, and 5, how effective this clinic actually is. And if you are within budget, I highly recommend getting set up with VeriClinic. And if you're not within budget, then I highly, highly recommend at least starting on minoxidil. So that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the products and how serious I take them. And I also wanted to show you guys these phenomenal results for only month 2 post-hair transplant. Stay tuned, I'm gonna be updating every month as I have, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you later.